Shalom, family. Shalom. This is Brother Moshe Ben Yahuda Yisrael. Got another live stream for y'all this afternoon. All praises to the Most High. Shalom. This is Brother Moshe Ben Yahuda Yisrael. All praises to the Most High God of Israel and His only begotten Son, our Messiah, Yeshua HaMashiach. I just want to touch base on FOPE Live. I was watching they live they did last night, and it was discussing about when stuff hit the fan, and some of the brews they was trying to guilt trip Shaw Sham, because Shaw Sham have a right to his opinion, about defending his household and looking after his own household. And he made a lot of valid points. And that's why I want to talk about this. Like, if you've been stocking up on food and survival gear, when stuff hit the fan, you're gonna have to be wary of your surroundings. You have to look after your household. Like if you got a wife and children, you have to watch after your household, because you as the man is the protector and the provider. And you're gonna have people trying to guilt trip. You're gonna even have your own blood relatives that's gonna try to set you up. They're gonna try to bring their family, all their children with you, to eat up all your food that you've been stocking up. Because I'm gonna just I'm gonna be blunt about this. When stuff hit the fan, it's gonna be every man and woman for themselves. I hate to say it, that's just human nature. When stuff hit the fans, the humans, they revert to their primal nature, their dark nature. They embrace their dark side. It's just human nature, because the status quo is falling apart. It's in a time of chaos. But yeah, you have a right to look after your household. You have a right to defend your stuff, your gear, your food, when stuff hit the fan. And this might be a little harsh. Family members gonna turn on each other. You might have to off one of your family members, like one of your relatives, even some of your siblings. It's just, because, and I hate to say that, but it's just the truth, because it's going to be all type of unclean spirits coming through these people. And, everybody was trying to say, I'm coming to your house, Shawsham. When things hit the fan, they had that elder Shashaka, even though he was trolling Shawsham, but he sounded serious though. That elder was like, serious, I'm going to come over there and ask for a can of hash, man. Can I get a can of hash? No, because once you start giving to random people, you don't know who they got in the woodworks with. Man, they come out there with and Shawsham was trying to tell him that. He's like, what if they come with 30 people and trying to take over all my stuff? And that's how it always happens. You see it in the movies and in the TV shows. They'll send a woman with her child. They're trying to use the woman to manipulate the person that's trying to defend their household or gear. And next thing you know, they help her out and her child. And next thing you know, she going back to headquarters and she coming back with a whole gang of people. But you have a right to tend after your household, as a man or woman, when stuff hit the fan. Straight up. That's your God-given right. They was trying to, pressure in the brother, But I understand, you got to help people, But you got to have the spirit of discernment. That's another valid point they made too. You got to have the spirit of discernment, to tell who's sincere when stuff hit the fan, because we don't know when it's really going to go down. Some people speculate in 2-3 years. We don't know. All we could do is just, prepare, like stock up on dry goods, like rice, dry fruit, nuts, non-perishable canned goods. But it's going to be some chaotic times, though, fam. It's going to be some chaotic times. I'm telling you, it's going to be every man and woman for themselves. And I hate to say that. Prime example, looking for Hurricane Katrina, man. Our people was in disarray for Hurricane Katrina in 2005. A lot of women and children was getting ravaged by these wicked men. Men was killing themselves. They was shooting each other. The cops even went berserk in New Orleans. These cops went rogue. A lot of the law enforcement in New York went rogue, but they caught the majority of them though, and now they doing their time in jail or prison. But yeah, you have a right to defend your household, look after your wife and children, because you're gonna have people trying to come take your stuff, and that's right. You have a right to bear arms and protect yours, straight up. And I know YouTube ain't getting the notifications out there. I'm telling you, man, I'm getting sick and tired of YouTube with this nonsense. It's like they don't want to let the algorithm be free roaming. Maybe that's a sign I need to take a break from YouTube, like fast from YouTube anyway. And I agree, we got to take a break from all this social media stuff and stuff that we like to do, But it was a good live stream they did though last night. FOPE. Shout out to FOPE Israelites. They legends. They've been on the scene for a long time. They've been around even when I first came into the walk. I think they was around FOPE. Yeah, they was around. I remember watching them when they used to be on the street corners wearing the blue garments, the blue and gold garments. Elder Kanaf used to have the Israelite staff. I remember them days. They was going in. But big salute to the FOP Israelites. But yeah, as a person, man, you gotta watch out for your household. That's in general, though. And you can help people. You're gonna have to help people. It's good to help people, help your fellow Israelite or sincere person. But you gotta also be circumspect that they're gonna have a lot of deceivers out there when stuff goes down. They're gonna try to play on your heartstrings. They're gonna try to play on your emotions. And that's what a scammer does. And unfortunately, you have a lot of scammers doing that now. Prime example, like on Facebook, I had a couple of Nigerian scammers trying to get at me, trying to be like, "Shalom, brother." They say, "Shalom, brother," you chop it up with them, and then they show you pictures of orphanages in Africa, of Nigerian scammers. They're not getting no money from me. Them Hamite buffoons ain't getting no money from Brother Moshe. I'm sorry. Y'all got a whole continent to play with. Why you come and ask for my money, my little money that I make? Most of us barely can make ends meet in America. And how things going up, the cost of living going up, these buffoons raising the cost of living up, and you got these scammers all the way in the continent of Africa trying to scam us out of money, man. Get the hell out of there with that nonsense, man. Straight up. Get out of here with that nonsense. Y'all better make something out of nothing. Y'all got a whole continent to play with. And a whole country. Some of y'all in your own country. We the scattered people. We the scattered people. We barely standing on one leg. And you want to come take from us, ask for us. Get out of here with that nonsense. Straight up. It's sickening. But yeah, and a wise thing to do, try not to tell people you prepping. Even if you try to tell people to prep, they might look at you crazy. And you do it at increments. You're not going to have everything at once. You start off small. I got to start prepping my damn self. To be honest, I got to get me some survival gear, at least start off with a camping gear, like a camping set with the camping knife, the machete, the fire starter and all that. They sell them at Walmart. Come with a compass. I'll be procrastinating too much. That's my damn problem. Brother Moshe, we procrastinate too much, man. That procrastination ain't nothing nice, but and I'm sure some of y'all procrastinate when it comes to certain things y'all have to do in this life, but yeah, you could start off by getting you like some matches, camping gear, even a small tent. But most importantly, get you a bug out bag. I remember we was discussing bug out bags like a couple of years ago amongst Israelites that I used to fellowship with. A bug out bag, and you could use. It's easy to get all you could do is probably get like a big bag, like a book sack, and you put your survival gear in there, like your survival gear. Get your small pistol and put some ammunition in there. First aid, your bug out bag. But most importantly, we got to be in tune with the Most High Yah and Yahshua, because He gonna protect His saints during those times. But we got to do our part by being obedient and having faith, because faith without works is dead. Faith without works is dead. Straight up. But yeah, we don't know how it's going to be. We in 2022. So far this whole decade has been rocket, starting with the pandemic in 2020. Then 2021 was the year of the so-called snake bite. and the division amongst people, whether they getting the snake bite or getting not the snake bite. Now you got 2022, the year of the distractions, and the summer of school shootings. All these mass shootings. There's the summer of distractions and mass shootings. That's how you know, man, we're at the end of this. We don't know we don't know when it's gonna all go down because none of the seals are open. We ain't in none of the seals. None of the seals are open, family. And we never seen an abomination of decimation yet. Shalom, Barakatah, Sister Namaria. Barakatah, beloved sister. But yeah, I'm doing another live stream this afternoon. Had to run a few errands early. You know how it is around the first of the month. Rent is due. I'm just talking about, I was discussing about the live stream I watched this morning. I started watching it last night. FOPE live stream they did last night, and I finished watching it this morning. And it was discussing about, when stuff hit the fan, and Shawshan was defending his point. He said, I'm going to defend my wife and children. I'm not trying to give all my stuff to random strangers. Yeah, you're right. That's his right as an opinion. He been stocking up on all his stuff because you're going to have a lot of people that's not preparing. They're going to try to freeload off of other people that been prepped. It's going to be some ugly times. It's going to be some ugly times when stuff hit the fan, And one of the brothers on the panel was saying, you're going to have those Negroes that didn't prepare. They're going to be queuing it up by cooking pit bulls. I said, yeah, I'll just, it may be funny, but that is true. Hunger is nothing to play with. Hunger is a serious thing. They're going to be frying up there. They're going to be barbecuing their pit bulls and Rockwallers. Oh, yeah. If they ain't ever prepared enough. Oh, yeah, because when somebody desperate and hungry, they'll eat anything. They'll eat anything. Don't care how bad it tastes. Don't care how wretched it is. They'll eat anything. Once that hunger kick in, that's scary, man. That hunger ain't no joke. That hunger ain't no joke. Look at the movie The Road. That movie The Road. How they was eating people on their cannibalism. You're gonna have a lot of that going on too. They're gonna turn to cannibalism. Straight up. But yeah, you have a right to defend your household, look after your household when stuff hit the fan, And you best believe, like when stuff hit the fan, they gonna target them compounds, like Straightway. But I'm sure they mounted up. They got their guns and all that Straightway. And you got Teshuva, Israelite community, and you got all kind of communities out there, any type of settlements. You best believe the Amish people gonna be strapped up too. When stuff hit the fan, I bet you the Amish people, they ready. They probably been prepping, the Amish people. That's something, man. They Gentiles to the Amish. The Amish people be more set apart than Israelites. So-called Israelites in his awakening, man. The Amish is more set apart than us, even though they're not the people of the book, and they probably don't keep all the commandments like we supposed to do as Israelites. But man, they got their own. It's like they got their own system. The Amish people, they set apart. They produce. They self-sufficient. If we could be like that, if we could get on that level, man, we'd be a force to be reckoned. If black people was to get on that level and be self-sufficient, man, we'll be a force to be reckoned with. And we did it before, Black Wall Street, but unfortunately, it was destroyed by the jealous heathens. We had Rosewood, Black Wall Street, and I'm sure you had many other small pockets of black communities that was successful, but they was probably destroyed by the racist and jealous heathens. But how things get, we're gonna have to go back to probably doing that though. But it's gonna have to be with people you could trust though, and people that's right in the spirit, because you don't want to let in a Negro amongst you, because they gonna have all it takes for one rumble rouser to ruin the whole thing. That's all it takes. It's one rumble rouser to ruin the whole thing. Straight up. But yeah, if we could be self-sufficient like the Amish people, we'd be a force to be reckoned with. You best believe ain't nobody going on no Amish compounds when stuff hit the fan, them Amish people, they gonna be fight. They gonna go to war for their stuff because they've been living like that for many years, and they've been building up them communities for many years. Oh yeah, they're not gonna let that go without a fight. They'll fight to the last man and woman standing to defend their land. Rightfully so, too. Rightfully so. And I think that's how they gonna be at Straightway too. Because you already know Pastor Dowell, he already gone crazy. That he already gone crazy. Him and some of his followers, they ex-military and they've been ingrained into them. So they got the military training and the tactical training that's been ingrained into them. Yeah. And you have a right to defend your land and your stuff, your crops, your food, your cattle, and stuff hit the fan. That's your right as a person, human being, whether you're Israelite or Gentile. You like on the movie The Purge. Y'all seen the movie The Purge, like all the Purge movies. They gearing people up for that stuff. They gearing people up for all that stuff, man. I'm telling you, it's gonna be ugly. When stuff hit the fan, it's like people lose their marbles. They go into their dark nature. Humans go into their dark nature. Like I said a few minutes ago, I seen it in Hurricane Katrina, even though I wasn't in New Orleans. I wasn't in New Orleans for Hurricane Katrina, but we watched the footage on CNN, and it was chaotic, man. It was straight up chaotic. I mean, we spent that whole day watching the footage of the aftermath. The aftermath was worse. I mean, New Orleans was underwater. I mean, a lot of people lost their lives in that chaos. A lot of people lost their minds and lost their lives because they reverted to their dark nature, their primitive dark nature as humans. Straight up. But I thank y'all for tuning in. This ain't gonna be a long live stream. I just wanted to come over here, and discuss a few things, about. It was a great live stream they did though, FOP. I went live last night. I had a great live stream too. Shout out to Brother Cool Gen 87. We chopped it up about a few things, shared a few scriptures, about the condition of our people. Our men and women, they need to get their acts together, man. The modern man and modern woman, the so-called modern man and modern woman, they need to get their act together. They need to come back to Torah. Straight up. All this nonsense they promoting, that ain't helping our people. It's hindering our people. It's hindering our people, man. We're supposed to move forward. A nation's supposed to move forward. We're supposed to move forward, not backward. We are moving backwards. How you want the blessings of the Most High if you want to move backwards? You're supposed to move forward. Our people won't change. They cried out about they won't change, but they don't want to change. It start with you first as an individual to make the change. We cry about the system. We cry about that we won't change, but we don't want to change ourselves. And we all guilty of that as a nation. That includes me. We all guilty of that because some things we afraid to change. It may give us anxiety. It may give us all kind of negative emotion, but we got to rebuke all that crap, man. We got to rebuke that in the name of Yeshua HaMashiach or Jesus Christ. We got to rebuke all that. Straight up. But yeah. Stay strong, family. Stay strong. Stay strong. This walk ain't easy. I know some of y'all down in the spirit. I just sense that in my spirit. Some of y'all still kind of down in the spirit, for what the incident been going on for this summer. But we out here, family. We out here. But yeah, man, they try to troll the brother and guilt trip him, man. That's his right. Like I said, that's how he feel. He telling people to prepare, and he preparing his household, and they looking at him like he crazy. He have a right. He have a right. Prayer later. Moshe prayer later. Yeah, that'd be a good idea to have a prayer room tonight. That's a good idea, Nama. I know we do prayer on a Shabbat. Yeah, because you got people do prayer rooms. Like the Christians, I noticed that on Clubhouse, some of the Christians, they be having prayer. They be like praying all night sometimes. They be having like a prayer room open and stuff. Yeah, man, that's what's wrong with Israelites. We don't pray enough. Christians pray more than Israelites. I'm gonna just keep it 100. One thing I noticed about Christians, man, when I was in Christianity, we prayed a lot. They encourage you to pray more in Christian, even though they gone off, even though some of them still in the world, they ignorant, but they still. That's one thing I give the Christian church. They pray, they pray more than Israelites. I'm just keeping it 100. They pray more than Israelites. And sometimes the Most High answer their prayers, even though they're walking in ignorance, but they could have a good heart. Even though they're not keeping the commandments, they still could have a pure heart, but they just lost. And if they sincere, the Most High will open them up to the truth about his law, statutes, and commandments. Yeah, that's a good idea, Nama. I should set up a prayer room later on. Those who show up, make it open for the public. Me. I don't know. I'm just saying. We'll see. Because it's about like 12:24 p.m. It's still noon. I'm glad I'm off today too. I'm sure glad I'm off today because I had a rough day at work the other day. I damn near wanted to quit my job. But I'm glad I didn't know, man. I'm gonna have to go into prayer about that. I mean, it's just like sometimes I feel like I'm a rock stuck in a hard place. Like a rock stuck in a hard place because in my city, you know, it's like you got jobs out there, but the majority of the jobs you have is like the oil field, the salt mine, and you got transportation jobs too, like UPS. I'm sure I could apply for UPS and FedEx, but you see, and it's good money. But what's bad about that? You always working. You're on the road, but they make good money. And in the oil field, I'm definitely not gonna go in the oil field because I don't want to get hurt. It's a 30 game. The oil field, you get hurt. Once you get hurt, then you have to trying to look for a lawyer and get a lawsuit against that company. And if you get injured on the jobs, like working offshore, they ain't gonna want you to get a lawyer. They're gonna try to give you a damn cheap settlement. And they get mad when you get a lawyer for them. You know. Yeah, if that's what's on your spirit, Nama real, we could do something about prayer, later on. That's on your spirit. Yep. You know, you could have all the knowledge. You got a lot of Israelite organizations out there, camps, um, congregations, and a lot of camps, they don't even promote prayer. They talk about prayer, but they don't, you know, enforce it or enforce it enough. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because it's Tuesday. It's not Friday. It's Tuesday, but I see. We'll try to do something, a prayer room, something like that. Because I noticed they have a lot of Christian groups. They be doing that on Clubhouse. Be having I seen they had one like pray for your spouse. Whether you're single or married. You know. I guess if somebody's single, they mean pray for their future spouse, whoever they may be at. Yeah, because it's been a hectic summer so far, But we're gonna get through this though, by the power of the Most High and His Son Yeshua HaMashiach. Gonna get through this ordeal. you know. Yeah, we're gonna have to. Yeah, we're gonna go into prayer, because the enemy has been running rampant. I mean, he's just been running rampant. Like I say, big salute to the cleanup crew. Big salute to the FOPE. Big salute to the brothers and sisters that's trying to be righteous and walking upright. That scatter far in between. Yeah, I said what I had to say about the situation about defending your household, and protecting your goods. Like if you've been stocking up on certain things. I just pray, when all this goes on, just pray that the Most High is with us and that He guide us to where we need to be at. Guide us to the right people. Have us around the right people with good spirits. But all right, fam, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this stream up. Go take me a nap. Go ahead and take me a little nap or something. This wasn't gonna be a long live stream anyway, so I thank y'all for tuning in. That's his brother Moshe Ben Yahuda Yisrael, simply Akben, and I say shalom and peace.